All right, hello and welcome. Brett here with GetLocalLeads.ai. And in this video, we are going to continue our series of 5-minute questions for the founder. And in this video, I have a special video for you where we're talking about AI visibility and how you can and your business can survive and thrive in this huge, crazy transition we're all doing over to AI. Now, it's a special video because I had a very unique call. I was in a call with a board member and staff member at a $1 billion a year business, and I can say essentially they're a product business and they're in multiple states with many physical locations. Now, to give you some context before I tell you the question that I was asked in this call, we were in sort of an extended call. We're reviewing the digital presence of this very large business. And I'll give you some context so that you understand what I was looking at, and then I'm going to tell you what it means for your business. Okay. So we're assessing this, and they have thousands of products and many locations across, I don't know, 8 or 10 states. I'm just guessing. And the product descriptions were one sentence long for thousands of products, and they are just directly copied from their manufacturer's websites. So there's no unique information whatsoever that AI can access to say you're a legitimate business and you're the best at what you do. It looks like they're just ripping off manufacturers and dropping stuff in place, which is not the case. They have a very high quality product and the manufacturers make it only for them. So it is proprietary, but because they're just copying and pasting from these other websites, it doesn't look like they're legitimate. And in addition to that, they have no other content on the website. There's no sales pages, there's no service pages, there's no call to action pages, there's no blogs that talk about their vision, their mission, their passion, why they deliver these sorts of products in this sort of way. There's nothing for an AI to latch onto to say, yes, this is what makes you special. And so, in addition to this, their Google business profiles for hundreds of locations all over these states were disjointed, going to different pages, different sorts of keywords. It's just inconsistency everywhere. So this business is not cross-platform consistent. They don't look legitimate in how an AI would assess. And so he asked me the question, given what you're looking at in our conversation, if I don't implement the AI visibility strategies, what do you think the consequences are in the next couple of years? Okay, so I said, well, right now, things are going to just continue normally. Google search is still king. People are still looking on Google. You have huge name recognition, and that's great. But AI doesn't care about your name. AI cares about your actual authority and how much you know what you actually say you know. And so I said, in the short run, not much is going to change. In the long run, though, if you don't get AI visible, your competitors will, and that's inevitable. So as people transition away from Google into tools like ChatGPT and Google AI search, see our other videos. If you're not aware that Google's already switched their algorithm to an AI, Google's now an AI. Okay. So you can't get away from this. As people shift away from algorithmic type searches and use AI, AI is creating a profile in your business. And your competitors, and we audited his competitors in real time, said your competitors are already more authoritative than you, even though you've been around 100 years, even though you're in this many states, even though you have the name recommendation. And in a few years, AI will recommend them and you will be invisible and they will essentially eat your lunch. So unless you pivot, the little guy is going to become the big guy. Okay, now, what does that mean for you and your business? What that means for your business, if you're not the big guy, is if there's a blue ocean. If you can make the transition and get AI visibility and implement the cutting edge strategies, you are going to be the only business in your area that AI can recommend. And before all of the competition kicks back in, just like it is on Google, just like it is in the cost per click and advertising and all this stuff, right? It's so saturated. There's no saturation right now. And if you get there first, you're going to eat all of the market share for everybody that goes there too. And you will be able to upend even your biggest competitors because a lot of times these large businesses are like a cruise ship. They're so slow to turn. Thank goodness I owned a small business at the time, and we saw this opportunity and we just pivoted 100% into AI visibility because we saw what's coming. And this was 2 years ago. You still have time to pivot and be first to market and be the first one there. So I hope that's encouraging to you. If you would like to talk more about your AI visibility strategy, I'd love to chat more. We can give you an AI visibility audit. We have a 110-point auditing tool that we've built in-house, and it will go through your website and it will tell you how AI visible you are, and we'll make recommendations on maybe how you could improve. You're welcome to go down in the description, book a call with me, or check out getlocalleads.ai. Thanks for being here. We'll see you in the next 5-minute questions for the founder. God bless.